Hi everyone, this is Amy, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing 3 different mignonettes, and it's my first time shucking oysters, so wish me luck. So these are Moondance oysters, they're from Maine, and they're in season right now. I ordered 2 dozen, you can definitely just order a dozen. To store these, put them in a strainer over a very deep bowl, and we're going to cover this up with a damp, not wet, cloth, and these will store in the fridge for 3 to 4 days. Oysters are pretty hardy. So after I cover this up, I'm putting this in the fridge while we work on our first mignonette, which is just a classic shallot in red wine vinegar. So we need to dice up this shallot into a fine little mince, and we're using shallots in 2 of our mignonettes. So just running the knife horizontally a couple of times through, and then vertically as well, because we want a really small dice on this. And once that's all prepped, just be careful not to cut yourself, or give this a nice little chop. And you want your dice to look a little something like this. Once it's diced up to a small bowl, we're going to add 3 tablespoons of red wine vinegar and 2.5 tablespoons of our minced shallot. And that is it. The acidity is wonderful with the sweetness of the oyster and the shallot. Let's add a little hit of onion. Set that aside while we work on our Japanese style one. This is more of a dressing. To a small bowl, we're going to add a half teaspoon of sugar, 3/4 of a teaspoon of grated ginger, 3/4 of a tablespoon of a light soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of rice wine vinegar. Sorry if you can hear my doggy snoring next to me. She's asleep and comfortable. A tablespoon of mirin as well, which is a little sweeter. Give that a little mix to start the sugar melting. Next goes in 1.5 tablespoons of a neutral oil and a teaspoon of sesame oil. A little bit goes a long way. Now we're going to serve this with also some salmon roe and some chives. Next up, the third mignonette is a pomegranate champagne one. We're going to mince up about a tablespoon of parsley and put this in a small bowl as well. Next, we're going to add in 1/8 cup of our pomegranate seeds, a half tablespoon of shallot, 1/8 cup of champagne vinegar, which I didn't have, so I just used rice wine, and 1.5 tablespoons of champagne. And that is our third mignonette done. Really simple. It's going to add also an acidity, but a bubbly pop of flavor as well. So this is our salmon roe and our chopped chives. Now let's go ahead and shuck our oysters. So we need a rolled up towel for this and an oyster knife. It's pretty sturdy, it has a nice sharp edge, and it bevels up a little bit at the end. To protect our hands, we're going to curl this around our thumb and roll this up, and this is how we're going to shuck our oyster. We're going to place one round side down. We're going to go in at a 45-degree angle at the hinge, twist, and pop this open. This did take me a couple times to learn, but once you get the hang of it, it's pretty easy. Now you have to separate that muscle from the top. Just give that a little scrape. And we also have to separate from the bottom as well. So just run your knife underneath. And that is a shucked oyster. So once again, going in through the hinge, popping open, just twist your knife. It should pop up. And you do get better as you go. Trust me. And that is our shucked oysters. And I did 10 of these. So putting a little bit of each mignonette on each separate oyster so we can give all of these a little taste. I'm very excited. I have never tried the champagne mignonette before, or the Japanese dressing one. The Japanese dressing one would go great on a salad as well. Adding a little bit of our salmon roe with that bright, gorgeous orange color and a little sprinkling of chive. Now we can go ahead and give this a taste. I'm going to start with the classic. The red wine vinegar adds a hit of acidity. The shallot has an oniony sharpness, but it brings out the sweetness of the oyster, which is amazing. Next up is our champagne pomegranate. The pomegranate seeds pop and add a little hint of sweetness. It's bubbly, acidic as well, and really quite lovely and very romantic. Now, next up is the Japanese one. The salmon roe pops kind of like the pomegranate seeds, but it adds a really sharp saltiness. Next up, we're just going to do classic lemon, because if you're a purist, this is the way to go. And these are absolutely delicious. But there it is, 3 mignonettes with oysters. Thank you so much for spending time with me again today. I appreciate every single one of you. If you liked this video, give it a like. If you loved it, please consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell if you haven't already, because I put out new videos every Thursday. Thank you so much again, and until next time, happy cooking.